So imagine this. It's September 10th, 5:23 a.m. You and your entire crew, consisting of Jared Isaacman, the billionaire, along with pilot Scott, and SpaceX engineers Sarah and Anna, are sitting in the Falcon 9 rocket at the Kennedy Space Center. You're nervous for this mission, and of course the weather is causing delays, because why wouldn't it? But you're strapped in and ready for takeoff. Scott, the mission pilot, said that this moment felt like game time. As someone who was a fighter pilot before, he knows how it feels to get ready for something serious, but nothing could have prepared him for this moment. Keep in mind, you're sitting on top of 1.7 million pounds of thrust, so you're strapped to your seat, everything's shaking, it's loud, and you can definitely feel it. And then the main engine cuts off and you feel weightless. Things can't get worse, right? Well, this is when the second stage kicks in, and you're back to feeling all those G-forces again. You're pressed against your seat as if you're on a roller coaster, only this time it's much worse. Fast forward to the spacewalk itself. Jared Isaacman got to actually step into space. Just him, his visor, and the infinite darkness of space in front of him. Can you imagine? He said it felt like a total sensory overload. He'd been to space before, but this time was different. He wasn't looking outside of a window, he was actually in space. He also said that it wasn't really as peaceful as you might imagine. It was tough, almost threatening. Like, space doesn't care that you're there, and it'll remind you of that pretty quick. Jared said that it was a lot of work to be there, both physically and mentally. SpaceX already gave the crew advanced suits for this mission, but they're working on making the suits even better. They're figuring out ways to cut down on how long astronauts need to breathe oxygen before a spacewalk, and designing a whole life system support that you can wear on your back so you're not tied to the spacecraft itself. So there you have it. A crew of everyday people just went on a journey into space itself. They flew further than any humans have in over 50 years, did a spacewalk, and then safely made it back to Earth. And this is just the beginning for private space travel. This opens a pathway for future missions to the Moon, Mars, and beyond. As always, like and subscribe for more updates.